Hi you guys, it's Matt again. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to do this on my device here. This is the second time I made this video because I keep putting my finger over the microphone, so if it gets muffled in parts, that's why, but I'm trying to break the habit. Alright, so let's just mostly talk today, okay? And we'll walk around my neighborhood and I'll show you a couple things, and we'll talk about the pictures, but let's just cruise, alright? This is my mom and dad's neighborhood. It's where I went to high school. It's on the border of Orange County and Los Angeles, right on the border. And this house always had Mason stickers on every car they ever had, so I hadn't been by there in years and years, but I went by there just to check them out. And they obviously have a younger generation living there now that's real proud of themselves. Let's see here. Is that as big as... No, okay. Oh, to be one, ask one. Okay. So, they love it. I knew I was going to get a text message while I was doing this. Here's their other car. Your Guardians. It's 32. I feel like it's 33. It's two of them. I don't know. Or maybe with 23, that's what the 23 is. I can't really say for sure. My old junior high. Welcome to Walker, 33. The cross in the middle. This Viking's sitting in this double C eclipse here, and there's a C on each side of him, a pillar on each side of him. And that's cool and everything. But then there's this on every school, at least in my parents' area. I haven't seen it. I'm about an hour away. I haven't really seen it over here, I don't think. But yeah, this big old pentagram on every school. And not to hang out in the trees of good and evil or anything, but I don't know about it, school. It's just weird to me. I don't know what to do about the kids and this stuff yet. I'm not there yet. So I went walking through my local cemetery that I grew up next to. This is like 2 blocks away. If the living dead came back to life, we were screwed. But there's lots of cool art in this forest lawn, which of course forest lawn is a Masonic institution. A 6-pointed lily, or whatever kind of flower that is. A sheep with a halo. A pomegranate, it looks like. What appears to be a crane or a phoenix feeding its babies. You got this pink and blue square and compass symbolism here. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's also 8 points, right? So your 8-pointed star, double cross, Maltese cross or iron cross up there, fleur de lis. These little Stargate flowers all over this thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to dwell so much on the pictures. Here's your Jesuit IHS thing. Nice blazing star, morning star, whatever. Bad picture, but you can see Phoenix and a unicorn there. 1901 to 1980. That looks like a key, yeah. Golden memories that forever last. It won't grow. Okay. Oh, a one-breasted mother. I love the statuary in this place, guys. They love the one boob symbol there as much as I do. This one doesn't show any boobs, but we know she's Venus anyways, or Aphrodite, or whatever, because she's got the half shell behind her, right? She's cute. There's Mary and Jesus in between the pillars, with the rainbow arc over them. Notice the blue. Mama. Charles Mason, 33, wow. 1898 to 1984. See how old these people are, you guys? This cemetery, this is just their mausoleum inside. It's not even that big. I was in and out of here in 10 minutes and got all these and more. Go to the grass outside and there's just thousands of them. And I always walked through the graveyard and took girls to the graveyard and drank beers in the graveyard and wondered what the hell all these pentagrams were doing all over these, I related them to the Freemason symbol on the other graves and the Jewish stars and everything, but what did it all mean? I had no idea. Edna Mae Mason, you're a 333, baby girl. Alright. I like this weird Pisces. If I can get it, yeah, in the sun. That's not your usual yin-yang inversion for the fish, but you see the Pisces in the middle of them. They're inside that big Stargate sun thing. Those coils have those four-pointed things in them, so you get your squares and compasses. Same with those crosses on the side. Same with that cross in the middle. Your double X's here make the hexagrams in the middle. Anchors. I don't know a lot about the anchor, although I see it quite often. Notice the red, white, and blue theme on the crosses. And I didn't mean to be talking my ass off. Oh, let's see what Frank's an elk, looks like. Buena Park, Order of Elks. Here comes another text, I bet. Mildred, 1909 to 1978. 1891 to 1974. See how you guys really believe all these people were evil? I really don't think they were, I don't think Masonry, as it's represented now, is really what Masonry is. They want you to stay away from it. They tell you it's satanic. And you guys do what I used to do and gaggle around about it like a bunch of hens instead of trying to figure it out. Well, George Bush did it, so you're just not going to look at it, huh? You're not going to... that's the whole idea, guys. You start looking up the pentagram like I have, and it's hard to find solid info on a pentagram. You'll get a different answer everywhere you look. That's why I think Mac doesn't straight out answer my pentagram questions, because, we're all going to have our own takes on it. Although I would like to know his more. By the way, why does Mac have 200 subs and nobody watching? Because he's doing something right over there. And what a shame that just millions of people aren't watching those videos. Seriously. Come here, another phoenix there. Bad pick. Oh, there he is. There's the guys. Maybe some of them were evil. The Mason I know is not really too evil. I grew up with a dude. Hey, he could be a little evil sometimes. And there's the Shriner thingy, crescent eclipse with the sword. Yeah, baby, one boob. And she has a bowl for water. I guess it's probably her cup. Really? Yes, touching a boob in between some pillars under an arc. And what's these people's doing? We had a Mason and we had... What is this, CIA or what? Some kind of military. That's a new one on me. Jesus, square and compass. Yes, it goes on and on. Look at the old couple. Like they weren't in love, you guys, like everybody else. Jeez. If Masons were straightforward to me when I talk to them, I would have less of a problem with them. But I get real tired of, Freemason, I've never even met one before. Do you guys get trained on that, like in your initial meeting or whatever you want to call it. It's all about love, guys. You have a lot of questions. Just know it's all about love. You know how many times I've heard that fucking shit? Ooh, a snake wrapped around the cup. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah. More Shriners. Jesus, some little children, some pillars, and an arch. Okay, this is not my neighborhood anymore. This is my friend's town. And, obviously, if you go up this little hill, is the Fallbrook Historical Museum. Brought to you on the main highway by the Eastern Star, the Masons, and the Rainbow Girls. It's nice of them. Right on the highway, that big old pentagram. Oh, we had a few beers. Here's some drunken picture time, guys. Outside the lodge. No one was there. That's their sleigh that they bust out for the Christmas parade every year. Mason Santa. Dun 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 dun. This is inside their windows. No one was home. Dun 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 dun. Evil, evil bookcase. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Okay, this one's upside down. That is a tree of recognition, according to the thing on the wall. I have not heard of that symbol before. This one's upside down also. It's obviously a frosted window with the square and compass in it. I'm sure it's nice and bright and visible on the inside. There's another one. There's that on the wall outside. These are all upside down, you guys. There's a pentagram. Okay, back to not upside down. How did that happen? Free and accepted Masons. There's their cornerstone. There's a bunch of books on their table. Dun 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 dun. Oh, Joe was brave enough to climb up to the sleigh. I'm not much of a climber. But Joe is. What's up, Joe? And then we left. And there is the pillars and the arch there. So we went to the bar. It's May events at the bar. If I could fucking get this thing open. Okay. ME33, right. And then the A is a 6 in May. And then the E is 2 6s. There's your 666s. And there's the logo out in front of the bar. And the barmaid also had that triple moon eclipse symbol, you know, like the cycles of the moon thing. She didn't really know what she's talking about, though. And then we went to the liquor store. I didn't want to be rude and ask for a picture of her thigh. Dawn of the Red beer for $9.99. Can you believe that? I didn't buy it. I kind of wanted to. Then we went to the Masons graveyard down the street. This is Masonville USA, you guys, I'm telling you. Anyways. There's lots of wind chimes and stuff. I still stole an owl out of a tree there. I just brought it home. It wasn't assigned to any particular grave. There's obviously our bag from the liquor store. Just kicking it, you know what I mean? Joe, I'll have to give you a ring. Oh, and I promise I'm not flipping Jesus off. I just have a bad habit of flipping off cameras. Anyways, I like to have fun, guys. Oh shit, the snake was on the ground on the walk from here to the store, and it was dead, and I'm pissed that occurs in my neighborhood. Anyways, that's it, you guys, for now. Again, this is just an experimental video, and I'm trying to get back in touch with you guys, and I hope this works out well. Let's see how this video turned out. It's my second time filming it. Have a good day, everybody, okay?